Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Unicorn Overlord. Last time we left off, I think we just need to do the romance thing. There's the battle for Sorm that I can do, and we can kind of run around here and see if I can find anything else. But yeah, I think just kind of filling stuff in is most of what we need to do at this point. I can't help but notice that we haven't gotten the stuff up here. I wonder if there is a way for me to kind of get up there to fill that bit in, a bit of the map in. Maybe they don't count because there's a few spots like that. But yeah, let's get over here and just kind of investigate what's going on exactly. God, it's been a hot minute since we've been over here. So, can I not get in? Galerius' domain lies beyond this point. Turn around or die where you stand. The battle for Soiree Calm. Okay. And then I can't get to it from there, so we can try this road. Hello. The bridge over there has seen better days. Destroyed and abandoned for nearly 10 years now. Shame too. Be a straight shot to Grand Corinne if someone managed to fix it up. Well, guess who can manage to fix it up? Me. It's me. We'll call for Morden. That's right, this. It's been one hell of a bridge back in the day, but now it's just a pile of damn rubble. What do you say we help you get back to Sorm of Glory? Core site, gotcha. Call for Morden. There you go. Let's repair the bridge. Here we are. Lost 30 core site, but I get a Dew of Illusion. Our route to Grand Corinne lies just ahead, Your Highness. Proceed forth, and the final battle against Galerius shall commence in true. Okay. Yep, Unicorn Overlord. Yeah. So, let's see. I have a Dew of Illusion I can use on someone. I'm not sure who. Has Osh had one? I use Osh a lot. Osh, you can have it. Alright, cool. So, with that... Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much stopped from progressing in a lot of the areas here. So I think what I'm going to need to do... we need money. Something I could... Can you get money from doing this? Because we do still need to do the mine as well. Let's go take care of the mine first. I'll do like I did last time and just get everything, and then I'll, you know... Oh, I don't have any mining passes though, so I need money for this too. Because I would like to get these weapons and stuff. Maybe we do the Battle of Sorm. Level 38. Let's do this one first, because this will help me establish some funds. And I very much need them. Alright, yeah, that's a pretty short battle too. So, we can take care of this really quickly and see where we're at.
This is nothing.
Alright, I missed some level ups there, but basically the other squad leveled up like once, and then everybody in this squad has leveled up as well now. So we are level 41. So let's go ahead and grab this. We can take you out.
Through undying effort comes true refinement.
There you go, Rhaenys. And, now I just need to get the squad over here so they can win. Oh, I didn't capture the ruins, though. That's unfortunate. Also take some damage there. It's fine. I think... What I want to do... Let's use a, Vitalize on this squad. I'm gonna let them take them out.
I feel wonderful.
I do think Lex died, but yeah, they're still fine. So you actually go over there and cap that like I was supposed to do with you. And then you can go over here and take him out. There we go. Cool. Especially since I'm trying to maximize the amount of money I can get here. So, do you say anything? Let's see. Hello. Nope. Alright. Bye-bye.
Just leave it to Lex.
Good. They needed the XP more than Gloucester's unit did anyway, so. Alright. I win. And I guess we're gonna have to try and find some more ways to get cash. Because that is but one of the fights I still had left to do. Because basically what I want to do today is probably try and get some of the romances done. Like as many as I possibly can. So we'll see how this goes. The Merchant Army come to save us. Never thought the day would arrive. Hi. You're on your way to Grand Corinne. I suggest you stop here first and make preparations. Heard about your Liberation Army, young man. Use this well. Testarossa. Critical damage plus 30%. And stun immunity. Oh my god. Wait a minute. That's a pretty good one. What was it called? Testarossa? It is a... Was that like a halberd or something instead? Testarossa? Oh, okay, it was, yeah. It looked like an axe, kind of, but yeah, now I can see it now. Critical damage plus 30% is very strong. After an ally is attacked with an active skill, buff a row of allies. Yeah, I mean, I might get rid of that. Just replace it with this. Critical damage plus 30% is pretty good, and Adel has a 41% crit rate. So, also we can take the Watchman's Lantern off of them, and we can start putting on some of our other things again. So, I don't have any ruby pendants, but I have the amethyst on you. You have some sapphires. Let's see. We could give you some stuff for some more Knight's Pursuits. But, let's see. Currently, you still have a Mercenary's eye patch. I think I need to give you a Veteran's instead. Yeah, let's give you a Veteran's eye patch. First off. Give you even more crit rate. And, then we can just give you, like, an Elite Beret if I have a free one. Okay, just take a green. And... Miriam, you still have a leaf brooch. I do have a holy one I can upgrade you to. Let's see, where's it at? It's around here somewhere. Holy Unicorn Signet was very good too. But where's that brooch? Did I go right past it? I must have. I thought they were like right around here. There we go. Holy brooch. Good. So you get a bunch of healing, and then Clive, you can get rid of that and grab, I mean, there's a lucky coin. Sure, evasion and crit rate, take it. Alright, that's pretty good. We could upgrade some stuff on Renault as well, but... Alright, is this the final one of these? As far as I'm aware, this should be the final sigil. Your task has come at last to an end. Although my reason to spare no effort, Now allow me to reactivate the sigil's power. Not the Pidgeal's power. Alright. Sigil's Trial Zenith. So this seems like an important one. So, one moment on that. Hallowed Cornish. We might actually show this one even. This used to be a vital trading post for anyone visiting the capital, what with the river and all. After our harsh years under Zenoran rule, local commerce is all but dead. Rather not say this too loudly, but I hope you put an end to their cruelty once and for all. Lady Flash Child, be gone or else. Okay. Battle for Plun Patharm. So yeah, we can get access to some other areas here. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much have you surrounded at this point, friend. There is something up here I could do too, though, I do believe. Alright. So, all of that taken care of. Let's check out what this is all about. So, let's see. Liberation's Post. I mean, it doesn't really look that different than any of the other missions I've done like this. Quite frankly. Yeah, I mean, it's just some units. They don't particularly seem special from what I'm looking at here. Yeah, it had a special name, so I thought, like, you know, what if this has, like, a special boss or something in it, but doesn't seem like that's the case at all. It's just as you expect. Okay. Well, then I'll just take this out really quickly and see you when I'm finished.
Got more where that came
Level
from?
ups for Liza and Lane. I actually sent the baby Bestial squad in here. So they're getting kind of messed up right now, but they did manage to take out the enemies from this, so we can take the watchtower and actually do some assists with them. Level ups for Virginia and Morden. Good job. This is going to be helpful for when we fight Amalia at the Colosseum, so quite happy this is all happening right now. Level up for Hilda and Rosalinda. Ooh, Elemental Roar. Attack all enemies. Potency increases with fairy count, plus 30 per fairy. This dismisses all summoned fairies.
To the next.
Okay. That could be very strong. Against user plus 1 PP, Rage of the Fairies. Okay, so if I attack a row of enemies with a magic first strike, inflicts stun, grants the user plus 1 summon fairies. So if I use that, ooh, that might be better than the initiative thing with Dragon's Roar. So if I swap this around so that we're using this at the beginning of battle, and then I need to have something on you, so we're gonna take this off. I need to have one of these on you. I don't believe I'm using Chloe at the moment. I think I took you out of my squad. So we can have that on you, and now we'll use Elemental Roar at the beginning of combat. Or we'll use Rage of the Fairies on one row at the beginning of combat, then use this, and it'll do 100 damage to everybody. Which seems strong. So, if I swap these... Like, if I put Dragon's Roar back on, how do things look? I still think sometimes Dragon Roar might be the better option, but for right now, we'll take that. If I ever, like, find this squad having trouble fighting a certain unit type or something, I will probably try to swap that around to see if it fixes it. I mean, there's not really much left here. We're cleaning it up pretty quickly.
You face me.
Yep. Ranged assists, they're done. The Bestials get some XP.
Onward.
And then I can probably just send the cavalry down to here. Ooh, they get kind of eaten up. Okay, I'll send the cavalry to that.
'Tis ours now.
There we go. Cavalry can take them out.
Face your demise.
You're all dead.
Impressive, aren't I?
You are, Rosalinda. You are indeed.
Allow me.
You get taken out. Elaine goes over here. Yep, this is pretty much done. There's a cheeky little unit hiding up there, but
Appreciate a rest.
that's fine. We can deal with that. That's an allied unit. The same buff as the user is an interesting one. I'm just gonna give you a hot cross bun. We have like so many grilled steaks and stuff now that I don't feel super bad about utilizing that.
Behold the valor
Bye
of the
bye.
According to plan.
Good job, squad.
I shall not
Gotta
disappoint.
capture everything I
It shall
can
be
here
done.
to get my
'Tis
big
ours.
money. I do wonder what the reward from Selvia is going to be for actually doing all of these,
Your villainy ends here.
because we've been waiting on that for a bit.
The time is at hand.
Go get them,
Your orders.
and go get them.
It shall be done.
Good. I'm probably gonna have a lane, heavy swing on them.
Victory grows
I did
ever
take
closer.
Chloe out of my party because I replaced her with Morden. That is right. Heavy swing, so you can't do anything. Bonk. Here you go.
We march.
And do I win? No. But now do I win?
Stronger than ever. The time is at
How
hand.
about now? Wow! I'm somehow performing worse. Oh, I love it when that happens.
What would you ask of me?
That is a scary squad. Yeah, those Landsknecht and stuff are horrifying.
Bowstring.
Whoops, I did not mean to tell you to
We
rest.
march.
Might need Gloucester's unit to come in here for this. Oh, I need my Valor points back.
Have you need of me?
You come back to Sorm and withdraw. And then we'll send in Gloucester against them. I think Gloucester will probably fare a bit better. Honestly, Hilda's unit would probably fare pretty well too.
It shouldn't come as a surprise.
Although Fedoquia's probably gonna get like super killed. Yeah, no, they can do it. Never mind. Never mind, Fedoquia's good. Ooh, is that gonna be enough to change? Nope, okay. Let's see how Rosalinda looks in battle here. There's Rage of the Fairies.
I'll strike first.
There we go. So they're all stunned, so they can't guard. Okay. That is annoying. But they're going to get pretty messed up. Yeah, how do you like that? Refresh. That wastes those. Okay. I mean, that's not going to be helpful, but it gives you the extra PP, I guess. Oh, that's a good combo. Makes it even stronger. Oh my god, okay.
You okay?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. There you go.
Eternal thanks, O Heavenly Father.
Impressive, aren't I?
What a squad.
Always held such potential.
What a squad. Supreme Military Treatise. I might use some of those to level up some of my characters in preparation for the final here, like the Bestral squad. But we will see. More money, please. I really need it. Phantom Knight Staff, Dew of Illusion, and some military treatises. Thus, Elaine, my research into the sigils has concluded. Thanks to you, I've learned a great deal about the Zenora of centuries past. As promised, I would be glad to accompany you until your journey finds its own end. Silver Goblet, Dew of Illusion, 3 of them. Well, there we go. Alright, so now we have a Dew of Vitality, which, I think I want to use on Fedoquia. And then Dew of Illusion on Fedoquia. Who else? Lex, I feel like probably needs one. Since I'm using Rosalinda again, probably Rosalinda. Scarlet. And then, yeah, let's do Rosalinda. That looks good to me. Alright. So, Osh and Fedoquia, not the combination I would have expected. God, look at how much Corny and Trout I have. So, if we find, like, Corny and Trout turn-ins somewhere, I can do that to get a lot of money. The Ember of Hope Queen Alenia left for us has returned, and now stands a grand fire, capable of lighting the path ahead. Yay, that's all the towns in Cornea! We did it! Would you look at that? Good stuff. Whew. Alrighty then. Do you remember the first steps of your nascent liberation, my prince? They were taken here at this humble arbor. Now, nigh all of Cornea has been restored to its former glory. Well, this would have been possible without Elaine's fearless leadership. Everyone in the nation sings your praises, your majesty. You don't but wonder, though, why'd we go handing stuff out instead of keeping it all to ourselves? I admit the sting of conceding our precious resources is bitter indeed. Yet there is more to ruling a land than mere battle. Elaine will make a fine king soon enough. Shall tell that to him one of these days, yeah? Hem. In any case, Grand Corinne is all that remains. Let us topple Galerius' foul regime and bring peace to our home once again. Successfully restored all towns in Cornea, save the royal capital, Grand Corinne. Yay, I've successfully restored all towns of Fevrith. Look at me go. None of these are worth anything. Let's station our final guard, Susie.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right
Outlaw's
place.
bracelet.
BC.
Not a lot of interesting things there.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell?
And then
Just say the...
that's just a surcoat.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. I mean, we're getting there. There was somebody to talk to right here. Hi. Come far indeed, young Elaine. Go now. Grand Corinne is but a few paces away. It is but a few paces away. You are correct. Let's travel to the black market dealer over here. Mostly because I want to go up here. What was the deal with this? This is still not marked. So do I have to finish this to reveal it? Yeah, it looks like I do. The battle for Portol. Okay. Well then, now I think that we've done that. I guess I can go do the mine really quickly now that I have the money for it. Okay, I think this run right here is probably the best run I've ever had and ever will have. This run was absurd. Look at how much stuff I got. I got like 50 of the things. That also, I think, proves... that was like a 5-minute run. I think it proves that you can't get more than one treasure map at a time, basically. Alright, that is the final treasure map. So now we just need to go around and find all of the treasures. Alright, here is the first one. This was over here by the cat friend. Treasure Master? Well, oh, okay, just 20. Okay, and then I got a gold goblet, which I'm pretty sure just increases the, you know, XP earn rate, basically. Yeah, 200%. Oh, wait, no, 200% more gold. Okay. What do you have to say? Wow, that's some treasure you found there. Thanks for coming all the way to show me. You don't want it yourself? Well, of course I do, but I know how hard you work to get your hands on it. So yeah, just take good care of it, and that's all the payment I could ask for. Okay, cool. The Divine Tree, huh? Maybe someday if I make it there myself, I can find a way into... If I can ever find a way into Elheim, I mean. Alright, so next one. Aha! The other one is over here by the black market dealer. That's number 2. I got a Sage Owl's Shaw. And another Dew of Illusion. I'll toss that on... Oh, Bertrand. I'll probably throw one on Govel at some point, too. Alright, what was this, shawl? Quick Dispel, remove all buffs from a single enemy, activates after an enemy is buffed. I mean, that's pretty good. We might use that in these coming fights. Alright, here should be, yep, that's where the third one was. At least I'm getting a lot of money for this too. Heaven's Mirror Great Shield. Reflect Magic. Yep, reflects a magic attack. Enemy passive skills set to activate for an attack will not activate. Yep. Aha! Should be around here somewhere. There it is. Because this statue was what I was looking for. Another Dew of Illusion and a Magia Heart. Wait, we had a Magia Soul before. Grants the user max initiative for their next action. Oh. Okay. So, it's not like the soul. The soul is better. Just recast is better than that. But, that is another Dew of Illusion to use. We will give that one to... Oh, Govel. That easy? That easy. There's only one big source of water around here. Dream Crown. That seems like it might be good. Base AP +1, all stats +5. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Who wants the Dream Crown? Base AP +1, all stats +5. Seems like a good pick for you. Yeah, I mean, you don't need the sniper... Amber Lens as much anymore, I don't think. And having an extra AP on you would be quite nice. Yeah, like your accuracy takes a pretty big hit. Wonder if I don't know. I'll give it to Albion. Let's see if there's somebody better I can put it on, because Albion does need the accuracy. Berengaria has Granbaris and Boreas's Axe. The Carnelian Pendant. I could just straight... This is just a straight up upgrade for Berengaria, because it's just all stats +5 plus what you currently have on. So there you go, Berengaria. Enjoy. Alright, well that was a very, very good one to get. So, very quickly knocking some things out on the map here. So, over in this area... We do have still a Cornian treasure map. It's right here. I've probably been able to do this one for quite a bit. and I just never followed up on it. Basically a big forest with this. Yep, it's like right over here. Pretty sure? I thought I saw what looked to be that thing. There we go. And that's all the treasure maps. What do I get? A dancer's anklet. What does that do? Blade Dance grants the user plus 20% crit rate and 20% crit damage. Activates after using an active skill. An extra crit rate. It is pretty cool, but I don't think I particularly feel like using it right now. Alright, well, now I think it's time for me to go over here and hit up the tavern a bunch, because I have 75,000 gold. If there's any good deliveries to make too. Oh, there sure is. 2k for 6 of the stone. I will definitely take that. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to hit up the tavern a bunch. Try to max a bunch of characters out. Alright. You see a bunch of rapport conversations popping up right now. That is because... I mean, they've been popping up for a while I've been running around the map taking care of this. Elaine is maxed out with everyone. Yes, I sat down and did it. Also, a lot of other characters are maxed out with each other, but oh my god, there's no way I'm seeing every single conversation for every single character. Look at how many there are. There's so many, and these, I haven't even gotten all of these. Like, it's absolutely absurd how many support conversations are in this game. It's wild. Look at this. Look at my poor map. One sec, let me highlight the look. Look at my poor map. There's so many hearts. Oh my god. So we are definitely just going to have to focus on Elaine's stuff for sure. So let's just choose the next character down in the rapport list who we haven't romanced. Hodrick, it's your lucky day, friends. It's your lucky day. I keep calling it romance. For some of them it is. It was a fine evening, Your Highness. It was indeed. It's kind of peaceful atmosphere which calls to mind memories of my childhood. Do you remember the day you lifted me upon your shoulders to let me see above the castle balcony? I'd not soon forget it. Yeah, you're like way older than us, so that would be weird. I can almost picture it now, gazing out at the endless lights which lay tranquil in the city below. As can I. Of course, I was still but a young man at the time, and took quite a scolding from Sir Joseph for exposing you to danger. Dangerous as it was, I can think of a few moments more filled with joy. I often prayed that I would one day stand as tall as you, that I would bear the strength to support another just as you did for me. 'Tis a prayer I continue to offer the heavens even now. Done nothing to deserve such kind words, Your Highness. Yet I feel the same. Those moments we spent together are a truly invaluable memory. I'm certain Queen Elenia would be pleased to see the fine man you've become in the time since. I hope you're right. So, needless to say, our next episode is probably going to have an insane amount of these. We also still need to recruit Amalia so that I can do hers as well, assuming she has one. So, that'll have to be something that happens too. So, we can follow up on that. It's at a point. It's a lot, okay? Which one is... That's Prim and Hilda. There's just so many. Miriam and Joseph. Wait, where's the... Is it this one? Okay, Elaine and Hodrick. There's so many now. I must say, I never expected to look upon Pritzlasse from within Drakenhold's borders. From what I understand, the fort is considered to be nigh impregnable. Tell me, did you ever mount an attack on its ramparts while my mother ruled as queen? Hers was not a reign marked by invasions or offensives, Your Highness. It is the stronghold stands betwixt Cornea and Drakenhold proper, the territory surrounding it has long been disputed. Such was the case 15 years ago as well, the day that Hodel sought to storm it. Stand down, Hodrick. Drakenhold means to provoke us with all these damned raids out of Pritzlasse, and provoke us they have. But I, for one, don't intend to let them get away with it. You shall be playing into their hand. Hope you wouldn't think to cast your men's lives aside so callously. Her Majesty is shrewd indeed. to have known I would come. But she should have sent more than a simple knight to stop me. There is nothing you can do to change my mind. Listen carefully, Hodel. The only nation which stands to gain from this conflict is Drakenhold, not our own. And it is more than simply Queen Elenia who believes such an assertion to be true. General Valmore himself labors to make peace with our neighbors as we speak. What? Likely as it seems, I have little choice but to verify the truth of that claim myself. In the end, I was able to put a stop to Hodel's mindless scheme. Hope you've come to understand, Your Highness. Our relationship with Drakenhold has long proven a perilous one, no matter the present circumstance. Yet it's clear to me that you think in much the same way your mother once did. And for my part, I've not the slightest doubt you shall see Cornea's bond with her neighbors strengthened beyond belief. And thanks for saying so, Hodrick. Through the course of this war, our two nations have fought as one, disparate peoples, banding together in the face of a common evil. I only pray we may do the same upon its conclusion, that all of Fevrith might enjoy a shared peace. God, if I hadn't started way earlier with these, there's no way I would have been able to do all of them. All of the maiden things, at least. Because, yeah, doing all of the conversations is just craziness. Like, my god, there's so many. The night air is bitter indeed, Your Highness. Please return with me to the warmth of the town. Hodrick? What is it, my liege? I know I shouldn't speak of such things, but at times I find myself stricken with worry. Fear of what horrors might transpire should I ultimately fail in my campaign against Galerius. In that case, allow me to share with you a tale of my own failure. Long ago, a few fellow soldiers and I shared in the drinking contest to determine which of us could best hold our liquor. Yet no matter how many flagons of mead crossed our table, none of us three would yield even an inch. Who won in the end? None of us. One fell down the stairs of the tavern, his face pouring forth a river of blood. Another found the sight so utterly amusing he wet his trousers amidst unbridled laughter. The third lost command of his faculties entirely and awoke in the morning naked in a nearby lee. That must be you. 'Twas deemed a draw, as you might expect. What a terrible evening. It was, yet not as terrible as the scolding from Sir Joseph which awaited us the next day. Forgive me, I don't mean to make light of your suffering, yet I fear I can't help myself. How I wish to have been a modest moth on that tavern wall. This was fortunately all before you were born, of course. To be honest, it's difficult to even imagine a time when you stood an unruly youth like any other. Like any other, Your Highness, I must admit I was the worst of them all. Thank you, Hodrick, for choosing to share this story with me. It is an honor you would merely see fit to listen. May not be able to lift the burdens from your shoulders, but I shall stand ever at your side when they grow too heavy to bear alone. No doubt you shall. I can't help but wonder which of the three men were you, Hodrick. I would very much prefer to leave that to your imagination. Now that I think about it, I never have heard how you acquired that scar on your face. Nor shall you. Let's head to bed, Your Highness. Alright. That's a fun one. Okay, so now we can go present Hodrick with the Ring of the Maiden. And I might try to do one more this episode because, like, I've done a lot of busy work this episode, but I don't actually know how much video I have, so we might need a few more of those to make things work here. Here you are, Hodrick. I guess I shouldn't skip when they're walking in. Sometimes they do funny things.
I know not why you've summoned me here, my prince, but I am ever yours to command. What is it?
Nope.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake.
Then allow me to excuse myself. I shall stand by for any further orders.
Okay, bye, Hodrick. And again. Hello. I'd like you to have the Ring of the Maiden.
I'd like you to have the Ring of the Maiden.
Is that truly what you desire, Your Highness? I admit I considered such a possibility when I received your invitation, but there is no role more pivotal than this.
Why do you seem so surprised? Surely I've made no secret of the trust I bear for you.
Well, no. I suppose not.
As a boy, I couldn't wait to grow as strong and dependable as you. A steadfast warrior, mighty enough to support any who need it.
Unless, the people were getting attacked by magic, then you're not very useful.
And that's precisely what you've become, my prince. In body and mind both. The pillar of justice upon which we all depend.
Yet I've only achieved that feat thanks to you, Hodrick. And I would like you beside me even still. So allow me to ask you again. Will you accept this ring?
Indeed I will, Your Highness. The ring itself, and the kind words in which you've draped it. It is my greatest honor to be the man you've chosen for this moment. I'm ready, my prince.
As am I. Soon we shall finally bring a close to this dark chapter.
Even should I live 1,000 years longer, no day could ever surpass this very one. Thank you. Truly.
No, that one was pretty sweet. I like that. Alright, here we go. Unicorn Maiden done. Alright, time to load up and see what other one we could get. So, alright, I know I'm gonna screw this up at some point and screw myself out of this. Who's next in the rapport list? We're just gonna go down the list, it makes it easier. Clive, we've done Joseph. Let's go see you at Rakuros Town. Alright, Joseph, what do we got? This is probably going to be pretty similar to the Hodrick one. Having trouble sleeping, Joseph? Good evening, Your Highness. I was merely recalling the last time I set foot in these lands on a voyage of duty at Queen Alenia's side. What reason did you and my mother have for visiting Elheim? You wouldn't mind sharing the tale with me, that is. Must have been 20 years past by now. We had received word that a pack of Bestrels were seen crossing the border into southern Cornea. Evidently they hailed from this very region. Yet at the time, passage to and from Bastorius to our north was altogether barred. So as you can surely imagine, few in Cornea had ever laid eyes on a Bestrel before that day. How did they arrive in Elheim exactly? And for what purpose were they advancing into our territory? That was what we hoped to learn ourselves, and sent the lord of the region, Ryman, to capture the errant Bestrels. Foul sorcerer who betrayed our nation. Shortly after, an envoy of soldiers crossed the border from Elheim and demanded we hand over any Bestrels we were able to capture, and of course to alert them to the presence of any further that we discovered. Ryman reacted rather severely upon hearing this. He claimed it naught but pretext for the elven nation to invade our own. I hardly think of a seemable reason why they would want to do such a thing. From what I understand, the bounties of Elheim are equally as rich as those of Cornea, if not more so, and they've little economic hardship due to their lengthened lifespans and slower population growth. Right you are, Your Highness. Queen Alenia argued those very points herself. But there can be no discounting the inordinate fear which people have for the unknown. This particular region of Elheim is home to a great many elves, while the pure-blooded tend to be few and far between. In other words, it is a place of refuge for the undesirable parts of elven society. Yet rather than sympathize with the plight of the downtrodden, Cornea was rampant with baseless rumors and slander. Chief among them a claim that the elves had employed a wicked magic to transform humans into Bestral warriors. Elves were employing that. I mean, that is a thing, but that requires the Bastorius Blue, so... Warriors who they kept hidden in this territory with the intention of launching an eventual attack. Sensing the danger in such spiteful sentiments, Queen Alenia requested an audience with the then Turanos of Elheim. Thus, it was decided they would meet here, in a province known for its relative independence, and that I was to accompany Her Majesty in a vital role as her personal guard. Were you able to reach a resolution? In the end, yes. Both nations agreed to patrol only their respective sides of the border in search of Bestrels. Those Bestrels would then be delivered safely back to Bastorius as stated in terms with their king. It was upon the fulfillment of that agreement that this cautionary tale met its conclusion. I didn't realize these lands held such history. Her Majesty's political sense was truly a joy to witness, while all who doubted her could only look on in stunned silence. Every faith that such skill lives on within you as well. You're right, and thank you, Joseph, for sharing the story with me. Okay, 2 honors. Neato. So, another one is now here. There we go. Alright. Joseph. Hello. It's this one? It's this one. Alright. Occurs to me, Joseph, that I would never be standing here without your tireless support. There's definitely a lot of typos in these, but considering how many of them there are, that's not a surprise. Not at all, Your Highness. In fact, I believe it is your kindness which has drawn such a wealth of strength to our army. Beg to differ. I'm not sure you remember this, but... That shall be enough training for the day, my prince. Am I getting stronger now? Not yet, no. True power demands years of daily practice, while our work has only continued for mere months. Understood. Hey, look at that flower. Wish my mom was here to see it. She loved flowers. Indeed she did. Certain the sight would bring her great joy. Oops. Something the matter? Sorry, Joseph. For what exactly? Not supposed to think about my mom anymore. Why would you believe such a thing? Well, she's gone, right? Nothing I could do ever would bring her back. Forgive me for saying so, but you are gravely mistaken, Your Highness. No need to forget her memory or to stop speaking of her. Really? The only thing you mustn't do is let yourself be held captive by your grief. But remembering her is what makes me sad. 'Tis a natural thing for the time being. Yet those memories shall be the very thing that drives you forth in life. Treasure them, as you treasured your mother herself. And pray never forget that I shall always stand beside you in your times of need. Okay. I suppose I had forgotten about that, yes. I may not be your son, but you raised me as a father all the same. In a sense, it's almost as though I stole your life from you. Not think such falsehoods, Your Highness. I'm the blade of the royal family, sworn to serve your lineage for the remainder of my days, as I always have, ever since I was first appointed Knights Captain. You have my thanks, Joseph, for showing me such warmth of heart all these years. It is an honor, my prince, to have watched you grow into the fine young man you are today, a task which I shall gratefully continue for as long as I have left on this earth. Oh, that's a sweet one. They do have a nice, like, father-son relationship. So, I imagine we're gonna get a lot more of that when I go over here and, do this. So, once again, I need to, drop the save here. And this will probably be the final one we do for this episode, because I'm at like an hour and a half of recording now, so. Joseph, what you got? First I gotta tell you no, and then you'll be like, why'd you call me out here?
Your Highness, I presume you seek advice regarding the right of covenant.
That's funny. You think I'm... Oh, you're gonna give me advice.
My ears are yours, should you have need of them.
I think it's been a mistake.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake.
Please, you needn't worry. The heart is a fickle thing indeed. I shall offer my counsel again once you've reached your decision.
Joseph's like, oh, I'll help you talk to people. Yeah. Alright, here you go, Joseph. This time you're getting the ring.
I'd like you to have the ring of the maiden.
Does my hearing fail me, sir? You would name me over all others?
I would.
This cannot do. I am not but a humble servant to the crown, hardly worthy of swearing a covenant as your equal.
I'm told the power of these rings grows exponentially with the bond of trust shared by their bearers. Do you believe in that bond, Joseph?
Unquestionably.
I should say, I've never thought of you as a mere vassal. 10 long years have passed since we first fled to Palavia. I was a child then, terrified of the dark shadows lurking behind every corner. But I wasn't alone, not with you watching over me. You're the closest thing to a father I've ever had, Joseph. And now, I ask that you walk with me on a new path for all of Cornea.
Your Highness, I think of you the same way. Almost as though... No, I dare not let such words cross my lips. All this while, I've struggled desperately to keep the tiny flame of Cornea's royal lineage ablaze.
You know, it's kind of interesting because in any other game, I would have expected Joseph to die early. Like the old mentor character that's been protecting you for your life, he would have jumped in front of an arrow or something to save us, but they never did that. Joseph's still here.
To imagine it would now burn as bright as the midday sun, radiant in all its glory. You've grown more than I ever thought possible, Elaine.
Does that mean you'll accept?
Indeed it does. This battle of wills could only have had one winner.
There you go. Alright. Good stuff.
Our covenant is sealed.
In sooth, your highness, I would like nothing more than to ruminate upon the honor you've granted me here. Yet now is not the time for sentimentality. Galerius must be slain, and we shall be the ones playing the executioner.
Indeed we shall. Alright, yeah, that was a cool one. A good father-son moment there. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and load, and I'm definitely ending things off now. And next time, assuming I have the time to, we are going to have a frankly absurd amount of those, probably. And also fighting Amalia, I suppose, because that's like one of the final things I have left to do. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.